Hello, ladies, and welcome back to another chit chat. In this particular video, we're going to talk about how to set boundaries when it comes to your study time and men or a potential man that you are interested in or currently dating. First of all, let's go ahead and understand something. If you are studying most of the day, maybe you're working part time, and your boyfriend or the guy that you're talking to constantly has time to text you during your study hours. Because, mind you, depending if any of you girls are in a biology course, a chemistry course, possibly a higher math college curriculum course, maybe you're in physics or something like that, to go ahead and complete a pre-med degree. You need to understand something. If his ass has time to text you multiple times during the set times that you are studying, you need to cut him off ASAP. And another quick tip that you really need to learn to practice is, even if you have to cut that phone completely off, turn it all the way off or turn it on do not disturb, or specifically go into your phone contacts, select his phone number and hit do not disturb, or temporarily even block his ass for the next 8 hours so that you can study for a full 8 hours, take you a 30-minute break, and then continue, because you don't need that distraction. And also, another thing, learning how to set boundaries with these guys that want to come over and visit while you're studying. And a lot of times they want to pull this, oh, I can come over and help you study, or oh, for real, you about to study, well, let me come over, I can, shit, I mean, I don't know the subjects like that, but I can help you study. That's another thing that they try to pull, because a lot of them are really dumb. And listen, these dudes cannot help you study. They don't even know how to study themselves. They don't understand the curriculum. Do not fall for that and let them come over there and bug the hell out of you while you're at home in your room or in the living room somewhere comfortable with your book set out, or and let them come over there and disturb you and distract you from studying, because a lot of them will try to pull that they want to come over and ask and say, well, I can help you study, or shit, you know what I'm saying, show me your notes and shit, like I can, you know what I'm saying, I didn't help plenty of people study, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not into nursing or none of that shit, but I mean, shit, you know what I'm saying, I could look at something once and get it. Them Negroes be lying. They are too stupid, because if that was really truly the case, right, they would be in the same courses as you. Matter of fact, their asses would probably be enrolled into college full time like you, right? Or their asses would have continued on to the second semester without dropping out. Do not let these guys come over here and disturb you while you're trying to comprehend this information and you know you have a test coming up within a week. It's not worth it. And I'm going to tell you something else too. When you sit there and you let them come over there and you think it's so cute for him to be, laying across your bed while you sitting at your desk in your bedroom trying to go over those notes and study, and his ass laying across your bed, you know, uh playing his iTunes and all on Instagram and not being productive, that is so distracting. You don't even need his presence with you studying. And a lot of these guys, they're very clingy. They want to bug the hell out of you. Y'all have to understand, it is a distraction. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all a story from when I was younger. I was 19 years old and I had met this dusty ass, dust ball, in school, and we happened to be in the same English class. Mind you, he wasn't in any class that was challenging. He wasn't in the biology class I was in. He wasn't in the math class. He was in, the English class. At this time, I needed an English course to be able to complete a prerequisite, right? So, this does ball, and I'm 19. I've never had a boyfriend or anything like that, and so I really wasn't keen on picking up a lot of stuff. Like, of course, my parents put me on game about certain things, but y'all know what I mean. So, anywho, this dust ball had took a liking to me in school or whatever, and we were in the same English class and whatnot. And I thought he was really sweet at the time. I did think he was really clingy because I started to kind of notice, like, after class, he would just be hanging around the campus, and I didn't never see him going to any other class, right? So we catch up into the subway one day because at our campus we had subway. So we got to talking or whatever, and I told him that I had to go because I had to head over to the library so I could study for this test that I had coming up. And the test was, I think, what was it? Did it land on a Thursday or Friday? I cannot remember. All I can remember is that I had a test that same damn week, and I usually went to the library after class to study. Like, I had a habit of going to the library in between classes to study so I could be away from people and just focus, you know what I mean? So this as she asked me, oh, well, can I go to the library with you or whatever? Because, I need some help with this paper that we have to do. Mind you, y'all, this particular English course, it was starting off as the basic English course. I'm talking about like English 101. Y'all know the English 101 courses that you have to start off with when you enroll. So he needed help with a paper, whatever. So I'm just like, okay, yeah, let's go. I let him come to the library with me and everything like that. Y'all, when I say he bugged the living shit out of me during the whole time I was in the library. Like, I could not even focus on my homework. I couldn't focus on the paper. Nothing that I had to do for the test that I had coming up. Like, this dude constantly kept trying to flirt with me the entire freaking time. And I kept trying to get him to focus on the work, and it's like, for the life of me, like, he would just not shut the hell up and focus on the work. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all cannot get caught up with these dudes. You can't be fucking nice to them. Like, no, like, and you can't be overly nice and things like that. You have to learn to set boundaries. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if they ask you, oh, let me go to the library with you, or oh, let's set up a study date. No, 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 because that shit is going to be counterproductive. You're not going to be able to get anything done. Study by yourself, or find like-minded girls in your class that are really about their business and do a study group. And you got to be careful with those study groups too, because that's why, me personally, I never like study groups, because all the girls that I would usually get with, oh my God, like, those study groups, they would talk about everything but the biology class, or they would talk about everything but what we actually had to do in class. So sometimes study groups are counterproductive as well. But anyways, like I was saying, boundaries. Set boundaries with these worrisome ass uh bugaboo dudes on your college campus. I call them bugaboo dusties, because they will bug the living hell out of you, and they will distract you while you're trying to do your work. Or I have one better for you. Setting a boundary while you're in the library. Maybe you're going to school or whatever, and you like to go to the library, and you have a dude trying to come up to you and talk to you and get your number while you're in the library. Shut that shit down. Tell him, like, listen, I just really can't talk right now because I got this test. Just make up something. Be like, listen, I'm already failing this class. I'm really trying to focus. I cannot talk to you right now. And just shut the shit down. Matter of fact, even if you have to get up out of that seat and move, shut that shit down. Because these dudes, let me tell y'all something. A lot of these younger guys who are going to college, especially, and pay attention, especially when y'all have those easier courses, those are where all the knucklehead dudes are at, because they know if they take those easier courses, they're able to get that refund money back because they not gonna, like, they're just there for the money. They're not gonna be going to the college and signing up for the biology class and wait that long to get the refund money. A lot of these dudes, they're just there for the refund check because they will never be shit in life. They will never do nothing, and they're too lazy to actually complete anything. So after a few weeks, you're not even going to see them anymore. Or what they'll do is they'll get the refund check, okay, and then they'll probably come back 2 or 3 semesters later, sign up for the same basic ass class again, sit there in class looking stupid, and y'all know the ones that I'm talking about. They'll be in the back of the class with no pens, no paper, no notebook. It's going on 4 weeks and they still ain't bought the damn textbook, no book bag, no nothing. Y'all know exactly the ones that I'm talking about. And those are always the type of dusty nogs in those college classes that will try to latch on to girls like yourselves, and knock you off your game and knock you off your course. Do not befriend those dust balls. Do not befriend them. And I know this is going to trigger a lot of y'all, but y'all know those dust balls that be in these college classes, and they be having all this straggly looking hair on top of their head and crazy looking hair and dyed blonde dreadlocks and stuff like that, just high topping it on their head looking crazy, and they talking mush mouth like blah, blah. You can't never understand nothing that they saying. Those type of dudes in the community colleges, they love latching on to girls like y'all because they like, believe it or not, they love latching on to the smarter girls because they peep game. Not this, they like watching the girls that they know are intelligent in those classes, and they want to be up under you, and they want to get to know you. You know how they are. They want to get to know you and all that stuff. Ignore their asses. And I don't care what type of dude it is on campus. They want to set up a study date. Make sure it's not with a dude that's in the basic ass classes, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay? Don't let these guys knock you off your game. Set boundaries when it, and do not let them come over your house, and do not let them come over to your dorm talking about some let me help you study, because they can't help you do shit. They don't even know 2 plus damn 2. They're too dumb. They're only there for the check. After so many weeks, they can't help you study. They don't even know how to get past a 54% on the exams. How they gonna help you study? They can't help you study a damn thing. Half the time they don't even understand what it is that they're reading because their critical thinking and their reading comprehension skills are extremely low. And a lot of these guys, if you pay attention, they are in the courses where they literally started from 1+1 with those math courses. They can't even make it to the math courses that start off at like math 115, math 125. These dudes are in the math courses that are starting off at like math 065. I'm talking about 1+1 type stuff. Don't y'all get caught up with the dumb dusties on campus talking about some, let me come over and help you study. That's just keyword for let me come over and bug the hell out of you and distract you. Then it's time for you to take that damn test. You're going to be looking dumb just like him and getting a low grade. That's what's going to happen. And I'm gonna be honest with you younger girls. If y'all not gonna listen to me, at least do the study dates with those foreign guys. Do the study dates with these Indian guys on campus, with some of these white guys on campus, hell, some of these African guys on campus, okay? Do the study dates with the foreign guys or the white guys, because you might actually learn something, because a lot of them, they're in the higher up classes. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. These guys, you are not going to see them in the 1+1 classes on campus, okay? So if you're actually going to bother to do a study date with a guy, do it with them. Don't do it with the y'all know what I'm trying to say. Don't do it with them. Do not do it with them. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell y'all about what happened to my homegirl when she was younger. She invited a dust ball over to her house, okay? And he told her, "Oh, I can come over and help you study." And he thought it was so cute, okay? These guys can't help you do nothing, okay? This fool came over and he actually got mad that she wanted to study. He actually got upset and was in his feelings that she wanted to sit down, crack open the book, and study and talk about the notes in class. And this fool got upset and started talking so much shit and was saying, "Man, this bullshit. Man, like, I don't know none of this shit, bro. Like, man, fuck this shit, bro. Man, fuck this shit. Like, man, this shit wet. This shit wet." Imagine something like that being over your damn house in your bedroom while you trying to sit there and study. Y'all, please set boundaries. Set boundaries and just say no. Avoid them. Just avoid these dudes at all costs. If you're going to hang around guys, hang around these foreign guys on campus. Do not be bothered with these things on campus because they will drag you down. So, ladies, I really hope this video was helpful about setting boundaries and avoiding these guys when it comes to your study time and when it just comes to having a study date. If you ladies have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section below. Or even if you have a video idea that you want me to talk about, please leave it in the comment section below. And thank you so much for listening. Bye.